How are you, Carmen? Hello,
Hi,
Lolis.
Loles.
Hi.
How's it going, Lolis?
Hello. Can you hear me?
I can hear you
Good.
fine.
No,
Yeah.
you can hear me?
Yes, yes. I
Can you
can
hear me? Fine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then it's my computer, I think.
It reminds me of a commercial, un anuncio de televisión that we have in the United States for a phone company called Verizon. And they had a commercial saying that they had the best service, cobertura. And the catchphrase was, "Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?" And they basically, the commercial, the joke was that they had people going around testing it. You know?
Everywhere with the
Well,
mobile.
we missed you last week, Carmen.
Yeah. Last week, it was the morning shift.
Okay, you were doing the morning shift. Yeah,
Uh,
well, the good thing is we had a big group, but we missed you nonetheless, no obstante.
Thank you very
Yes.
much. I miss you too because I enjoy a lot. I really enjoy this time of the week.
Great, and you're doing a great job too. I noticed that you're very, not just that you're improving, but that you're very motivated too. And I speak for both of you when I
Yes.
say that. You know. All right. Well, I didn't tell you what today's class is going to be about. Do you want to try and guess?
About ice cream?
No, because that's the review class tomorrow. That's at what time
Okay.
is that tomorrow? It's
At 6
6
p.m.
p.m. We have the review class, but today is our monthly class, and we're going to look at one of the most common verbs in the English language. Now, do you want to guess what verb I'm talking about?
Phrasal verbs? No.
Phrasal verbs? No,
You
not
mean you mean
phrasal
you
verbs.
mean a, you mean a concrete verb? No.
Yeah, just like a normal verb.
Yes. Verb.
Right.
To get or to do or
You nailed it.
Do.
Lo has
To get.
clavado. You nailed it. To get. And this is such an important verb because, well, if you notice, I know you listen to a lot of podcasts and radio, we use get all the time. We use get like, como decimos en inglés, like it's going out of style, como si se hubiera pasado, como si se iba a pasar de moda, ¿no? Como hay que usarlo hasta que se pasa de moda, right? So we use this word, and a lot of my students hate this word because they don't, y que valga la redundancia aquí, they don't get it. Ahora, os acabo de dar el primer uso. El primer uso, ¿cuál es? I don't get it es no lo pillo, no lo entiendo. So let's write these down. Let's write down some of the common uses. And that's one. Acabamos de usarlo sin querer. I don't get it. No lo pillo. Do you get it? Lo pillas? Right? Because you could say understand, but we use get. It's shorter. It's faster, right? Do you get it? Yeah, I get it. The same thing with a joke.
you get it?
No solo pillar algo, una lección o algo, but also to get a joke. All right. Now also
to catch it.
You
can
catch
say
it.
Also to catch the joke.
But if you say I didn't catch, if we say Lolis, I didn't catch what you said, it's no pillé lo que dijiste. But we wouldn't say I didn't catch the joke so much as I didn't get the joke. I've heard it. Now that I think about it, I didn't catch that joke. Yeah, catch is fine too. Yeah. Ahora que lo digo en voz alta, when I said it aloud, it found. So I didn't catch the joke. I didn't get the joke. But it would be more common to not get confused just to use get for that one, okay? To get something, like understand, basically. Okay, so another one we have with the verb to get is to obtain or to receive, right? I got a new car, right? I got my diploma. I'm getting, whatever, to get something. I got something in the mail, por correo. I got an email this morning, right? To receive, to obtain. Y piensa eso, es algo que nos hacemos todos los días. Recibimos y obtenemos cosas a diario. So if you think about, oh, I got this, did you get what, right? So to get the message, pillar el mensaje would be another way too, right? To get the message. All right. And another one we have in English, another use of this is to go and bring something. Now we call this to fetch. Okay. To fetch, which is what you play with it's F-E-T-C-H. And fetch is what we play with a dog, right? You throw the ball and the dog fetches the ball. It's to retrieve, to go and get. So if I'm sitting on the sofa and my wife is on the balcony, I'll say, can you get me a towel? Because they're on the balcony. So to get is ir a por, o traerme, acercarme would be maybe another way to say it in Spanish too, to get. Right? So we're looking at a lot of uses now, but we didn't look at this. It's an irregular verb, isn't it?
But to fetch is like something you like a boomerang.
You can
going and back.
Yeah, basically to fetch something is to go and then bring it back. So you could even say, I'm going to go to the store and fetch some cigarettes, pero sería mucho más común usar get en ese caso. Pero fetch es un sinónimo. Right? De hecho, si dices a una persona, fetch me a Coca-Cola, te van a decir, fetch, que soy un perro, pero get me a Coca-Cola es me coges una, entonces get es más suave, ¿no? Como, ¿por qué no te vas y me traes una? You know, fetch. So that would be un poco fetch en ese uso. Pero get, la misma palabra, pero más como, me la acercas, me la traes, right? To get something. Now, as I just said, it's an irregular verb. So who can tell me how to conjugate it? Every day I get.
Yesterday I got.
Got, good. And
lately I've gotten or I've got.
Very good. There are two possible options here, which is, ahí es el inglés. There's English for you, right? Two possible options. We have got, which is what the one the British say, and we have gotten, which is what the one the Americans say. Okay? So now, of course, if it's a very common...
Both in the... You can use it both.
Yeah, you can use them interchangeably. I mean, if anybody corrects you, it's pedantic anyway, because, you know, gotten, because sometimes people say to me, Alberto, it's got. I'm like, not in my country. Right? So in este caso, there's no right or wrong. I always say this, if you're in the United States or you're working for an American company, use gotten, because, como decimos, donde vieres, haz lo que fueres. Donde fueres, haz lo que vieres, excuse me.
Donde fueres, haz lo que vieres.
Al revés, siempre lo hago.
Where you go?
No, it's not literal. Loles, do you know it? It's an idiomatic expression.
I hear you telling sometimes, but I don't remember.
Well, repetition is great. Por eso lo repetimos, ¿no? We say, when in Rome. No, when in Rome, do as the Romans. O te sobra con when in Rome. Sí. When in Rome. Cuando en Roma.
Los romanos.
¿Ya? Pero no hace falta es tan común esta expresión que no hace falta la segunda parte. So, no tienes que decir, when in Rome, do as the Romans do, sino when in Rome. When in Rome.
When in Rome.
Okay. So, get, got, gotten. Now, we also use this verb to get with used to. Lo habéis oído con el get used to, ¿no? También es otra estructura que se ve aquí. So what does this mean? What does to get used to mean? This is another common structure with get.
Me acostumbro.
Yeah, acostumbrarse. Very good.
Me acostumbro. I get used.
So how do you say, Carmen, me acostumbro? ¿Cómo me dices en pasado, me acostumbré a hablar inglés?
I got used to speak English.
Ok, cuidado, es que te he metido en una trampa, pero aposta. Ok, It's a confusing structure because it's to get used to. Y claro, en un mundo lógico, tú pensarías, pues después de to va un
Speaking.
infinitivo. Ahí lo tienes.
Yeah, to
Es
speak in
ing.
English. I
So-
got used to speaking English.
Y piénsalo así, es un proceso, es algo continuo, es algo para justificar por qué es ing, right? So I got used to speaking English, to get used to. Okay, so always with an ing, unless,
To speak in English.
and you don't have to even use a verb. Si quieres, puedes usar sustantivo, a noun. You can say, I got used to your accent. Me acostumbré a tu acento, right? All right, so we've got
Used to
now
your-
we've got a few different, but we're not done. This is a wild card. ¿Sabéis lo que significa wild card?
Card de tarjeta, wild card, una visa.
No,
no.
I like it, but no. A wild card is what I think you call un comodín. A wild card que vale para todo.
Wild
right?
card.
So if
Wild.
if you can make get your friend instead of your foe, en vez de tu enemigo, te sirve para muchísimas cosas, right? So as I always tell my students,
White. It's white.
what's that?
White. No wild. White.
No,
White
wild, yeah, como salvaje, wild card.
Wild.
Eso es, wild card.
Mhm.
So get is a wild card, but it's also the reflexive too. It's also the reflexive. So how would we say emborracharse?
To get drunk.
To get drunk, right? Entristecerse,
To get sad.
to get sad, right?
Sad.
Enojarse,
Enojarse.
To get upset.
enojarse, to get upset or to get annoyed. Disgustarse is
To get
more
annoyed.
upset, right? To get annoyed.
Okay.
Right, to get upset is more
Good night.
disgustado would be, right? How do you say also envejecer, which is another one which uses get? Que es
To get
hacerse,
older.
ahí está, hacerse mayor. So as we're seeing, it's used a lot in the reflexive. How do you say me cansa, or me cansa andar tanto?
When I walk, when I walk for a long distance, it gets me tired.
I get tired, directamente.
I get
No hace-
tired.
it gets me, ¿ves? El it gets me es el reflexivo que es el get. ¿Ves? Entonces el me entristecerse, el se es el get, right? How do you say enfadarse?
To get angry.
To get angry, or to get, otra forma, to get mad, right? To get
get
angry,
mad.
to get mad. So these are just some of the reflexive uses of the verb to get. And then, of course, we have your favorite ones, which are the phrasal verbs. All right, so let's look at some of these.
Alberto,
Yeah.
how do I say, or is it correct if I say, do you get mad with me, or are you getting mad with me?
Diríamos mejor at la preposición. So, are you getting mad
At
at me? ¿Te estás enfadando
Are you
conmigo?
getting mad?
Are you getting mad at or angry at? La preposición at lo usamos muchas veces cuando va dirigido, ¿no? To look at, to point at, right? It's directed at somebody a lot, right? Okay, and then, as I said, we have the phrasal verbs. So as I tell my students, te voy a decir unas frases aquí. So I tell my students, you have to get used to the verb to get. You have to get into it, meterte en ello. There's no way to get around it, evitarlo o esquivarlo. You need it to get by, apañarse o salir del paso. So get over it, supéralo, because we have to get into it. Don't get me wrong. No me malinterprete. So as you just saw, I just used a lot of get there, right? Sin querer, casi. Porque son cosas. So vamos a ver cada uno. So to get by, esta es muy buena. Get by. ¿La conocéis? ¿La habéis oído?
Me las apaño.
Yes, me las apaño, right? To get by. This is a great one to know. If somebody asks you, do you speak English? What you can say is, I get by.
Get by.
You know? I get by. Ahí no haces ninguna promesa, ¿eh? Dices, hago lo que puedo. Y está muy bien porque ven que es natural también. No es como a little bit o dices, I get by. Hago lo que puedo. Salgo del paso, ¿no? I get by. And do you know it? It's from a famous song. Do you know it?
No.
Okay. Well, if you remember on the festivals episode, we looked at Woodstock, the music festival.
Yeah.
And there was a famous song there called, played by Joe Cocker. ¿Os acordáis? Joe Cocker with a raspy voice.
Mm-hmm.
And he had a song and he goes, bueno, te lo empiezo desde el principio. What would you think if I sang out of tune? I get by with a little help from my friends. Que es, really, it's a Beatles song. Es una canción de los Beatles. Pero la versión, the cover by Joe Cocker got much more famous. I'll send it to you today with the links. When I post the video, I'll put this in the links, right? ¿Qué es la otra que os iba a mandar? El otro link, lo apunté aquí. Can you hear me now? No me acuerdo cuál era el otro link que os iba a mandar. All right, well, to get by, very good one to know. I get by with a little help from my friends. Okay, so to get by is a good one. Now, what about this one? To get over something. Think about it now. Before you answer what you think it is, think about this.
To finish something.
Kind of. You're on the right track. Vas por bien camino. Es terminar, pero to get over, it's similar. Vas por ahí. I think in Spanish you would say superar. If you get over, think about something. There's an obstacle, there's a difficult situation. You get over it. Tiene sentido. Right? De hecho, cuando algo difícil pasa, ¿qué decimos a los amigos? Don't worry, you'll get over it. Te recuperarás, lo superarás. Y tiene sentido, es ir sobre ello, to get over it, right? To get over, okay? Now, another one we have, okay? Espera, te tomo una pausa, perdona. I'm going fast over here. Okay. Y una que se me olvidó deciros antes también, muy importante, el llegar. To get to. Llegar, to arrive.
To get there.
Cuando estuvimos con los original meanings. So arrive, I get to my house or I get home. Cuando usamos home, no usamos el to. Lo mismo con here or there. So we don't say I got to here or I got to there. Decimos I got here or I got there or I got home sin el to. Los demás van con to. I got to the airport at 6 o'clock. She got to the office to get to somewhere. Okay. Este es otro uso muchísimo, right? Okay. Now, this is another one too. I said to get into something. I said, if you don't know the verb to get, you need to get into it. Te tienes que meter en ello. But also get into, no solo el meterte en un tema, pero en un coche, right? We get into the car.
Yeah.
We get into, and the opposite is to get out of the car. So get in the car, get out of the car, right? So entrar y salir. Pero con aviones, with planes and trains, we say, and boats, we say to get on the plane and to get off the plane. Ahí cambia un poco la preposición. So we get into a car, we get out of a car. We get on planes, we get off. Este es más como subirse, bajarse, right? To get on, get off.
The clue I had, I was reading it or listening to it. One clue is to get into a car or to get into a taxi, you have to move your body and shorten your body to get into the car. Or
it's true.
Taxi.
Yeah, there's definitely a way to justify it. And also when you get on a plane or you get on something, I mean, it's a big thing. It's not like a little thing. So you're kind of on board. Piénsalo así también. Estás a bordo. Ese on, yo creo que viene de on board. Entonces, si piensas en un avión, in a plane,
Barco,
a train, or a
tren.
boat, yeah, you're on the plane, right? Okay.
And to get into the car, excuse me.
Yeah, go ahead, sure.
Get into the car was the first thing that Robin did when Batman told Robin to get into the car.
Of course.
This is the bad joke.
We say in English, we say, la expresión es Batman says jump and Robin says how high. Entonces Batman dice salta y Robin dice cuán alto. Okay, but you know what? A lo mejor también Robin se enfadaba. He would get angry and he would say, Batman, aléjate de mí. How would you say that? Aléjate de mí.
Go away.
Get away.
Get away.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Get out of here. Lárgate. Get away. Aléjate. Right? Go away también es lárgate.
Also,
That's
go
another
away.
one. Go away también, Loles. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, get away. Get out es salte. O sea, no es lo mismo si estás dentro de un sitio, porque si tú estás fuera, no le dices a alguien get out, a no ser que dices get out of here, como acaba de decir Carmen. De hecho, muchas veces lo decimos como en plan amigos. Let's get out of here. Largámonos de aquí, ¿no? Larguémonos de Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Okay. All right. So also we said another one is to get back. Get back. I think this one's pretty logical, right?
Volver o regresar.
Yeah, there you go. To get back. Okay. Now, cuando lo ponemos con to y una persona es devolver la llamada o la comunicación. So yo te diría, get back to me when you know. ¿No? Ponte conmigo, devuélveme la comunicación. So get back is, so when did you get back from your last vacation? ¿Cuándo volviste? Pero get back to a person lo usamos muchísimo en la comunicación, ¿no? Empresarial. So get back to me later this afternoon.
As soon as possible.
Sí, pero hay que poner I'll get, right? I'll get back to you.
I'll get back. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So get, and that's another song by the Beatles, que te lo pongo en los links. You know that Beatles song? Get back to where you once belong. Get back, get back. It's a great song. The Beatles teach us a lot of. Beatles teach us a lot of good stuff. De hecho, la próxima expresión la miramos es de los Beatles. No me malinterpretes. Bueno, perdona. No es los Beatles, me he liado yo aquí. No, te voy a liar yo, Loles. Te voy a liar yo.
Sí, ve que me he liado.
No, yo te he liado oficialmente, right? I'm sorry I got you confused there. No me decepciones es de los Beatles, que lo cantaste perfecto, pero la letra es Don't Let Me Down.
Don't let me down, that's true.
Pero bien, yo te he liado, yo solo ahí te... Okay, so don't let me down. Es lo mismo que decir don't disappoint me. Don't let me down. Don't disappoint me.
No me decepciones.
And also, this is a song by the ELO.
Oh, ELO as well. I didn't know. Okay. ¿Ves? Don't let me down. I mean, it's a common idiom because le dices, oye, don't let me down, right? No me decepciones. Y la otra que yo me lié, no me malinterpretes. How do we say that one?
Don't get me wrong.
Eso es. Don't get me wrong. De los Eurythmics. Don't get me wrong. ¿Ves?
That's
No,
true.
juntos lo hacemos, Loles. Juntos vamos a sacar las canciones, ¿ok? Pero como te digo, siempre, as always, I'll put some links for you that you can hear the songs. Because again, when you hear it and you see it in context, it helps a lot, you know? A no ser que eres mi mujer y ya mezclas todo. Ella, la de Let It Go es Let It Be. La de Let It Be es Let It Go. Y, bueno.
Then it's like me.
Yeah. She gets... Ah, ahí tenemos otra. Se lía. ¿Cómo se dice eso? Se lía. Liarse.
To,
Get
Lo hemos
messy.
visto, ¿no? No, to
mix
get messy
up.
es ensuciarse. To get messy. Te oí ahí. Loles, lo tienes.
to mix, to get mixed. No.
To get, sigue y ponme un up.
To get me up. Mixed
To get
up.
mixed up.
To
Right?
get mixed up.
Mixed
mixed
up.
up.
Piensa esto, la ED suena como una T.
Mixed
Y se
up.
una con el up. So I got mixed up. Me lié. I got mixed up.
I got mixed up.
Mixed up. No oigo la T ahí, Carmen.
I
Mixed
got
up.
mixed up.
Esa es perfecta.
I got mixed up.
Perfect pronunciation. It's music to my ears to get mixed up. All right. What about, here's another one I like too as well. To get through to someone. This is another one we use a lot in the professional atmosphere. I can give it to you in context. Okay. So I'm calling you and finally we speak on the phone and I say, wow, Loles, I've been trying to get through to you all morning. What does it mean to get through to you?
To get through, ponerme en contacto contigo.
Ahí está, to get through. So, si yo te digo, Loles, it's impossible to get through to you. Es imposible contactar contigo. ¿Ok? Pero no solo por teléfono, lo decimos también cuando alguien es stubborn, cabezota. It's like, when I think of my parents, no quiero, pero digo, I can't get through to you. No llego, no consigo comunicar contigo, ¿no? So, lo usamos en el aspecto por teléfono, pero también en el, oye, no me estás entendiendo. You know?
Como que no nos entendemos.
It's
Yeah, no,
in both directions. I can say also, I can't get through to you.
Mhm.
Yeah, you have already told
And you can't get through to me. Yeah. No conseguimos contactar. Yeah. To get across. Now, this is a great one too. To get, y muchas veces se usa con your point. Entonces, la frase sería to get your point across. ¿Os suena?
Yeah.
Does it sound familiar?
Yeah, hacernos entender. I was confusing to get through with to get across.
Oh, okay.
To get
Okay.
across is I want you to understand me. I get across.
I get my
get
point.
across.
Piensa usarlo mucho con point, mi idea, mi grano. Okay. Bueno, so if I'm explaining something to you, at the end I'll say, guys, did I get my point across? Comuniqué la idea claramente. So to get, y como te digo, apréndetelo con point or idea or message. A veces dice con message. I hope I get my message across to the people. Espero hacer llegar mi mensaje, mi idea, ¿ok? Como ves, hay muchos que tienen que ver con la comunicación, el get, ¿no?
Yeah.
Como es recibir, contactar, right?
Yeah, but to get through, it's only on the telephone, by telephone. To get through.
To get through also is in the sense that somebody is very hard-headed, muy cabezota también. So, a mí me dijo mi madre 1000 veces, Alberto, what's it going to take to get through to you? ¿Qué requiere conectar contigo? ¿Sabes? Comunicar contigo, claramente.
Entender, ¿no?
Entender. Que viene otra vez del otro uso de get, que es entender. All right, we have a few more, un par más, and then we're going to practice some. Okay, to get rid of. Esta se usa muchísimo, to get rid of. Have you heard it?
No.
Deshacerte, to do away.
Muy bien, y me das un sinónimo. To get rid of something is to do away with something. Deshacerse de algo en español. Okay, so if we get away with it, if we do away with it, we're, de hecho te acabo de decir otra sin querer, okay? If we do away with something, como dijo Carmen, then we also are getting rid of it, okay? Y otra que le dije sin querer ahora mismo, to get away with something, I think you say salirse de rositas. So when I was a kid,
To get away.
my sister gets away with everything. ¿Sí? Right?
Se
Otra
sale
que
con la
viene-
suya. Se
No,
sale
eso
con la
es-
suya.
Eso sería to get her way. Vamos a ver la diferencia. So
okay.
my sister always gets her
My
way.
way.
Why? Because my parents always do what she wants to do. So if someone always gets their way, we always do what they want, right?
I get my way.
I
Out
get
of it,
my
yeah.
way. Y la otra que me dijiste,
Pues-
Carmen, que es muy buena también, right? Perdona, la otra que yo decía is to get away with something. And that means there's no consequences for what you did. So we said it a lot of times, O.J. Simpson, O.J. Simpson. Se dice, this guy got away with murder. Salió de rositas por asesino. Right? De hecho, es la expresión en inglés. Cuando alguien nunca tiene ninguna repercusiones en nada, decimos, this guy gets away with murder. Okay? Es como escaparse, como hemos visto.
Murder.
Murder, asesino, que significa que le puede hacer lo que quiere y no va a haber
Murder,
consecuencias. Yeah. And there won't be consequences.
Could you please spell read?
Yes,
To get rid? Read?
Yes, to get rid is R-I-D, Lolis. R-I-D,
Ah,
to get
like
rid
this.
of.
Read. Mhm, okay.
R-I-D.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we have 2 or 3 more here. Now, depende si estamos en Inglaterra o Estados Unidos, pero hay que saber ambos. Llevarse con alguien, llevarse bien.
To get on.
To get on, that's the British one. So, do you get on with Lolis? Yes. Carmen gets on with Lolis. Se lleva bien con Lolis, right? Y el
Or
americano?
to get by. To get
No.
by.
No, esa era apañarse. To get along with.
To get along.
Los americanos usamos to get along with. So, do you get along with people easily? ¿Te llevas bien con la gente? Right? And the last one, que lo hemos visto, qué casualidad, what a coincidence. We saw this one on our episode of, a ver, ¿en qué capítulo era? This was on our episode of barbecues, I believe. And it's juntarse.
To get together.
Ding, 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 ding. Good job, good job. All right, so those, I mean, obviously,
To get.
you're going to find even more uses. Vas a encontrar hasta más usos de este get. Te lo juro, I swear to God. But these, I think, throughout my years of teaching, are some of the most common usages. So even if you don't memorize all of them yet, just familiarize yourself with them and recognize them so that if you hear them or read them one day, you'll say, claro. And eventually the goal is to use them, right? But that takes time, little by little. First, we get used to them. Mira, lo acabo de hacer get sin querer. Primero nos acostumbramos a ellos. First, we get used to them. And then eventually we just start using them. Okay, so let's take a 5-minute pause. I'll save the video and then we'll come back and go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry, Lolis, what did you say?
We saw another way to say juntarse in the last episode.
Gathering.
Oh, muy buena. Gather.
Gathering.
Qué bien.
Yeah, I was looking for this one. Gathering.
Superstars. I love it. Toma ahí al final metiendo el toma. All right, excellent job. What we're going to do is we're going to take 5,
Okay.
como se dice en inglés, tomamos 5 minutos. We'll come back, I'll save this video, and then we'll practice some of the usages. Lo practicamos, lo ponemos en práctica, ya que sabemos cómo son, okay? There they are. We're getting better. Mira, otro get sin querer, esto sin querer. Estamos mejorando. We're getting better at this Zoom thing. Right. Y empeorando, how do we say that? Ya que estamos.
Getting worse.
That's
Get
right.
worse.
And we hope we're not getting worse. We hope we're getting better and making progress. Oh, and when I was saving the video, I thought of another song. Now, we looked at Get Away, que es alejarse, que también es escaparse. De hecho, una escapada es a getaway. Pero me recuerda a una canción de Lenny
Get away.
Kravitz. I want to get away. I want to fly. Quiero escapar. También lo voy a incluir en los links. Don't worry. Tenemos mucho.
And get it away from the other band from
Chili Peppers, Give It Away.
Canada. Yeah, give it away.
Yeah, that was- Give It Away,
now.
que es regálalo, pero ese no tiene Get, pero seguro que tienen canciones de Chili Peppers con Get. I can guarantee it. Lo garantizo. All right, so let's get into it. Vamos a meternos en el tema over here. Y no hemos visto unos muy comunes, pero vamos a usarlos directamente. Loles, tell Carmen to ask me what time I get up every morning.
Carmen, ask Alberto what time he get up in the morning.
Gets, porque es tercera persona, right? What time he gets up.
He gets up in the morning.
Okay.
Alberto, what time do you get up in the morning?
¿Ves? Otro, get up, levantarse. I usually get up at 6 a.m., 6:30. Okay.
6 a.m.
Mm-hmm. Carmen.
There's a song of Bob Marley, Get Up, Stand Up.
There you
Stand
go.
up for you, right?
Que lo voy a poner en los links. Get up, stand up. En este stand up no es solo levántate. En esta canción stand up está diciendo alza la voz.
Protesta.
You know, protesta. So, también es ese uso de stand up también. Es que phrasal verbs y get, ahora que estás getting into get, lo vas a ver en todas partes. Right? Carmen, ask Loles what time she got up this morning. Vamos a ponerlo en pasado.
Loles, what time did you get up this morning?
Perfect.
I get up at 9.
Pasado.
I got up. I got up at 9 this morning.
Okay, 9 in the morning or 9 a.m.
9 a.m.
9 a.m. se puede decir también, ¿no?
Or 9 flat.
9 flat or, you can say 9 sharp. También decimos en Estados Unidos en punto.
Okay.
9 sharp es en
9
punto.
sharp.
Mm-hmm.
No, I made a mistake. It's
okay.
9 sharp.
Y como son dos términos de música, flat and sharp, y como eres muy de música. Okay, great. Let's see, another one. Let's see. Ask Carmen, tell Loles to ask me if Richard Vaughn is planning to get rid of me, deshacerse de mí.
Okay. Loles, ask Alberto if
his boss
if his boss is thinking about getting rid of him.
Eso es. So ask Alberto if his boss is thinking about getting rid of him.
Rid of him.
Okay. Good.
Alberto. Sorry. Richard Vaughn is
Richard Vaughn. So is Richard Vaughn
is Richard Vaughn
thinking about
planning or thinking about to get rid of you?
Okay, so is he thinking about getting rid of you or planning to get rid of you? Tenemos dos opciones. So thinking about más ing, planning to más el presente, okay? El imperativo. So he's, te lo contesto los dos para que los oigas, okay? So I don't think, espero que no, I don't think he's planning to get rid of me. So planning to con infinitivo. I don't think he's planning, and I don't think he's planning on or planning about. Muchos americanos decimos planning on getting rid of me. Ese ya con el ing.
Getting.
Okay.
Mhm.
Lolis,
I missed.
don't worry. No, estoy cogiendo las difíciles aposta también para, ¿no? El get rid of, planning to. Estamos mezclando estructuras también. Okay, Lolis, tell Carmen to ask me how often I get drunk. Una más fácil.
Carmen, ask. Carmen, ask Alberto how often he gets drunk.
¿Has dicho get
Alberto,
o gets?
how often do you
Gets drunk.
Dámelo una vez más, otra vez más.
Carmen, ask Alberto how often he gets drunk.
Esa,
He
ese
gets
me encanta. Perfecto. Yeah. Carmen,
Alberto, how often do you get drunk?
how often do you? Me gusta el do you ahí, muy junto. Do you? How often do you get drunk? I don't get drunk very often. When you have a baby, you can't.
Yeah.
It's not a good idea.
No. You will.
I will. I'm going to get drunk very often in the future. I hope in the near future, el futuro cercano, the near future, right? Okay. Let's see. Let's ask one. Lolis, ask Carmen if she can get by with her English in New York.
Right now, do you mean?
Yeah. Can you?
Carmen, can you get by in English in New York?
Yes, I think I can get by with my English in New York.
Well, that's the first step. Ahí tienes el primer paso, creértelo. So, good job. Right? Okay. Let's see. Vamos con uno más poético aquí. Carmen, ask Lolis, or tell Lolis to ask me how long it takes to get over a broken heart. Superar o recuperarse, ¿no?
Okay. Yeah, to get over. Can you repeat the end of the sentence?
So the question,
because of the connection.
The connection, yeah, for me is the same.
Yeah.
No problem. Okay, so Carmen, tell Lolis to ask me how long it takes to get over a broken heart.
You're frozen.
Oh yeah, like Elsa.
Okay.
Okay, so tell her to ask me.
I ask Lolis.
How long it takes to get over a broken heart.
Lolis, ask Alberto how long does it take to get
el tuyo,
a broken heart.
El tuyo es indirecto, entonces dirías, ask Alberto how long it takes to get over a broken heart, ¿no? Porque es indirecta.
Okay. Yeah, I always forget it.
Don't worry, por eso lo practicamos. Don't worry.
Lolis, ask Alberto how long it takes him to get a broken heart.
To get over it. Solo te falta, acuérdate, superar.
To get over it. Okay. Lolis, ask Alberto how long it takes him to get over a broken heart.
Perfecto.
Alberto, how long get you over?
Entonces,
no.
¿Cuánto se tarda? Sería, how long does it take you?
How long does it take you get over?
To get over a broken heart. So, la estructura
to get over a broken heart.
La estructura, ¿cuánto se tarda? Es how long does it take to, y luego ponemos el verbo en cuestión, ¿ok? Es difícil esta estructura, no es fácil.
How long does this take you to get over
a broken heart? So it takes, I think it takes me, well, it depends on how long the relationship was, right? I think they say 1 month for every year. So 3 años, 3 meses. 1 year, 1 month. I don't know. I don't know the rules, you know? Okay. Let's see. Lolis, ask Carmen if she gets together with her family very often.
To get together?
Yeah. Ask Carmen if she gets together with her family often.
Carmen, you get together quite often with your family?
Okay, good.
I usually get together with my family once a month.
Okay, great. I usually get together with my family once a month. Y acuérdate, una junta la podremos llamar a get together, right? Cuando nos juntamos, una reunión es a get together, okay?
Get together.
A
Okay.
get together, okay? Carmen, ask Lolis if she gets along with her boss.
Loles, do you get along with your boss?
Sometimes, yes.
Not all the time, right?
Not all the time. Sometimes.
Not all.
No, it's
Okay,
a
good.
joke.
All right,
Yes,
all right.
I do.
Okay. Lolis, ask Carmen when she got back from her last vacation.
Carmen, when you
When
got
did you?
back,
No,
when
porque
did-
when
oh,
when
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 did
did you
you-
get, right?
when did you get back from your holidays, your
There you go.
vacations?
That's fine.
I got back 2 years ago. I got back from my last vacation. I mean, abroad 2 years ago.
You poor thing. You poor thing. You need a vacation, I think. Okay. Let's see. Lolis. No, Carmen. Tell Lolis to ask me. Vamos a practicar este how long does it take, porque ambos tuvisteis dificultad, ¿ok? Y usamos el get over, recuperarte o superar otra vez. So, Carmen, tell Lolis to ask me how long it takes to get over a common cold, un resfriado normal, común.
Loles, ask Alberto how long it takes him to get over a common cold.
Ok, y cuidado, Carmen, está bien, pero si pones him, es cuánto tarda él. Si queremos decir en general, sacamos
Ok.
el him. Porque, bueno, puede ser. Vamos a practicar. Como la última vez lo personalizamos, vamos a generalizarlo sin el him o el. Porque si ponemos him o her, ya es cuánto tarda esa
Yeah,
persona.
it takes.
Right? Pero vamos en general.
Ok.
Pero estaba bien, ¿eh? La estructura bien.
Loles, ask Alberto how long it takes to get over a common cold.
Perfect.
Alberto, how long it takes to get
Casi.
to get over a common cold?
Ok.
How
Ahora.
long it takes?
No, so
Does
la
it
pregunta
take?
directa, how long, acuérdate esto, Loles, si tienes does, no me toques el verbo, porque no pones does y takes, porque hay doble S. Entonces, cada vez que hay un auxiliar, eso coge preferencia, vamos a decir.
How long does?
So, how long, Alberto,
does it-
how long does it take to verbo? Right? Dámelo tú.
How long does it take to get over a common cold?
Perfect. Ya has
A
usado
common
cuánto se tarda.
cold
The common
or-
cold, yeah.
Cold?
I think it takes probably a week. What do you think? It takes a week to get over the common cold? I mean, really
Yeah.
get over it. You can go to work in 1 or 2 days, but
I think so.
it takes a week. And
I think
the,
so.
the
It
problem
takes a
with
week, yeah.
the problem with the common cold is there aren't really any cures for it. There's just things we can do to feel better, but there's no cure.
Yeah.
Like
You have to wait only.
Yeah, it's time.
Some,
Okay.
some nose drops can help you, or some paracetamol.
Paracetamol.
Unfortunately, the COVID, the same. No?
Same thing. There's no cure. No. My best cure for any time I'm sick, you know what it is? It's homemade chicken soup.
Good.
Yeah.
This is good.
With
Very
noodles,
very
con
healthy.
fideos, with vegetables. That's the
Yeah.
best. That's what my grandma used to make for me when I would get sick. Mira, tenemos otro get sin querer. Get sick.
Get sick.
¿No? Otra vez
Yeah.
el se, el reflexivo. Esos son los deberes. Quiero que buscáis más usos del se. Entristecerse, enfadarse, Ponerse
A-
enfermo.
a leave
Ponerse, right? A sick leave,
I
al
live
revés.
sick.
Sick leave.
Or a sick leave.
A sick leave,
Sick leave.
right? Right. So, okay, a few more. Let's do a few more and then we can wrap up. But I think you guys are getting the idea. Okay. Loles, ask Carmen if it's difficult for her to get her point across. Si es difícil para ella comunicar su idea claramente. So, Loles, te lo repito, es bueno oírlo también. Ask Carmen if it's hard, porque es mejor usar eso que difficult, lo usamos más. Ask Carmen if it's hard for her to get her point across.
Carmen, it is hard.
You know, it
To
is
get
afirmas.
your point
Pregúntame. So, dame la vuelta ahí, porque it is afirmas. Is it? Es pregunta.
Is it, Carmen, is it hard to get your point across the people or
To people or in English or,
People.
right?
in English?
Yes, unfortunately, it's difficult for me to get my point across because I tell what I'm thinking, but I can't tell the way they can get through to me.
Right. And the way,
In
well, that's
English,
the
you
thing.
mean?
You know what we say in English? Tenemos una expresión que me encanta because a lot of times what happens when we're trying to communicate, things get overcomplicated. So we have a saying in English, it's kiss, que es beso, right? Kiss, y es algo que autodecimos, lo decimos a nosotros mismos cuando nos empezamos a complicar, and it's keep it simple, stupid. Manténlo sencillo, no te compliques, tonto.
How did you
Keep it
say? Because
simple.
he says you get sometimes
So
frozen.
when-
My
In life, sometimes we overcomplicate things when we
Yeah,
have
yeah,
to do
yeah.
a speech or we're communicating something. And then we say kiss to ourselves. A nosotros mismos decimos kiss. And kiss, en este caso, es keep it simple, stupid.
vale.
Okay.
No te compliques, tonto. Keep it. Te tienes que autorrepetir a la cabeza. Oye, no te metes por berenjenales aquí.
En berenjenales.
Eso en tu propio idioma. Eso. Entonces, acuérdate, cuando te lías en inglés, esto es un tip, a pointer. Cuando ves que estás metiéndote y dices, me voy. Stop, breathe, and simplify. You know,
Kiss.
si lo
Stop,
puedo, keep
breathe,
it
and
simple.
simplify.
You know, stop, breathe 1
Stop.
second. And a friend told me the other day, es tan
Breathe.
verdadero. He said, Alberto, the only thing we can control is our breath. Lo único que podemos controlar es nuestra respiración. And that's not easy. No es fácil. Controlling your breath,
Yeah.
just to focus.
Kiss.
Think in the definition, in the world we live in, just focusing for 1 minute is very difficult because we're constantly, you know, with notifications, and we live in a world of constant distractions. So just the
Yeah.
idea of 5 minutes of silence or just, you know, breathing is almost impossible.
Yeah.
Parece que dices,
very
es
difficult
respirar.
to get.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
Muy bien, el get ahí. You know what, Carmen, Loles, you've shown me that you got it. Lo habéis pillado. And that you're getting the hang of it. ¿Os acordáis de esta? You're getting the hang of it.
Getting the hang.
Le
Getting
estáis
the
pillando
hang
el truco.
of
Le
it.
estáis pillando el truco. But the first thing you needed to do is what you did today. You got used to it. You got familiar with it, right? Te acostumbraste a ello. Te familiarizaste. And that's step one. That's step one. Later, well, we can use it and everything. But the first thing is knowing of it. All right. And I'm excited. This week's FYI, do you know what it's about? Did I tell you?
No, you know, every topic you have been telling us, I'm very surprised because the big information you get from everything to show your episode.
Well, I like to do my research. Y eso es algo. I'm working this week I'm making a behind the scenes video. Un making of.
Making of.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah, but
thinking of.
estoy
making
haciendo
of.
un making of para que lo veáis, because it's a
Nice.
big process.
Good.
Es un proceso de decir, voy a leer artículos, escuchar cosas, until I feel like I know enough where I can tell you about it and obviously teach English. Well, this week we're looking at amusement parks, theme parks, parques de atracciones.
Ah, theme parks.
And you know what?
Too much information, too much information.
But it's all
You have
fun.
to-
Es todo divertido. It's all fun. It's ice cream, amusement parks, ¿sabes? Cerveza.
Yeah.
Que son temas light, ¿eh? Son temas light. Como
Yeah.
estamos de verano en FYI, right? So this week I'm gonna launch. Tengo que editarlo y todo esto, but I'm gonna launch the behind the scenes video too. So that's gonna be fun, and I'm excited to share the episode. I just recorded it today, and I just finished editing it. So now I'm preparing all the materials and the videos. So.
You edited by yourself? You edited your show by yourself? It includes to fix every sentence one next to the other, no time, no gaps in the middle?
Well, no, sometimes there's gaps, but really the editing is to take out, to put on the title, la entradilla, to put in sound effects, like, for example, someone jumps in a pool, I put a splash or something. So also it's to look at the levels. Vas a ver, también es los niveles, because maybe like I have a sound effect y digo, eso es muy alto. So I got to work on bringing it down. And I mean, it's a tedious process, but it's great, as I said in the video, because you have complete control. So you can say, no, un poquito más, quiero que acabe un segundo antes. So it's, but claro, it's a lot of work.
It takes time.
It takes time.
It takes time.
But it's cool because people are really enjoying the podcast. And for me, that's great. And here on Patreon, we're growing every day. Every day I get an email, ¿Tienes un nuevo Patreon? ¿Tienes un nuevo? And I go, wow, great. It's great to see that. That's not the idea. As I told Patricio, I said, Patricio, it's about quality. It's not about quantity. It's about quality,
Yeah.
I believe that. The older I get, right? Ahí está el get otra vez. The older I get, cuanto más viejo me hago, the older I get, the more I realize life is about quality. You don't need a lot of friends. You need good friends.
I totally agree.
Cuidado, Loles, la última corrección ahí. No empleamos el to be con el agree. Entonces en español decís estoy de acuerdo, pero en inglés no es I am agree, sino I agree.
I totally agree.
Eso es, sin el I am.
I totally agree.
Sí, entonces el I'm, el no lo queremos porque eso es en español. Entonces apunta esto, I am agree y táchame el am. Apunta I am agree, táchame el am y lo tienes ahí tatuado, ¿ok? Tattooed.
Sí.
All right. Well, great job. Do you have any questions about Get? Or, I mean, as I said, it's more about, you're not going to know how to use Get perfectly, but at least now it's not a stranger. No es un desconocido,
Yeah. And now repeat and repeat and repeat.
Yeah. And listen, in every episode, what I want you to do now is pay attention. Quiero que prestes atención de cuántas veces oyes Get por semana y vas a flipar. It's our wild card, nuestro comodín.
It's a wild card.
All right. Well, have a great evening and great job today. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye bye. See you, Loles.
Bye, Carmen.
Bye. Ciao, ciao.
Bye.